Hi, I'm sitting here at the Movenpick Hotel in Accra, Ghana. It is the emptiest I have ever seen it. We are in the period of COVID 19 pandemic, and a lot of establishments have been closed or have reduced their work, reduced staff, reduced numbers of people who can come in those places because of social distancing measures that's been put into place. Today, the Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture made some announcements about easing of some of the restrictions as a result of the pandemic. Movenpick Hotel and other hotels are operating at a much lower capacity. The restaurants in some of these establishments are allowed to open, but they're only allowed to have 50% capacity up to a maximum of 100 people. So the goal is to make sure that the easing of these restrictions is slow and it's gradual, and to see what happens in the period of time from when the easing up happens. I had a meeting here today, so the meeting has just ended, and now I decided to just do a quick video and update on what's happening here in Ghana. Um, a lot of places are still closed. They've started to open churches. Churches can open now with a maximum of 100 people at the service, and they have to observe social distancing. Um, Nightclubs and bars are still banned. Those places still remain closed, but they're slowly trying to open things back up to get things back to business. The borders are still closed. The president announced on Sunday that the borders in Ghana are closed indefinitely. I keep having people asking me, when are the borders opening? When I want to come to Ghana. A lot of people say they want to come. Right now, nobody's coming in or going out of the country. Borders are closed indefinitely. And I'm sure that's the case in so many other countries. I know a lot of countries are talking about opening up, in this month, next month, and I mean, we'll just see how things go slowly as countries do start to lift their lockdowns and quarantine orders and stuff. So, but I wanted to address some questions that I've been having from people about certain things. Um, I've had people asking me about, there's somebody who made a comment in one of my videos asking about healthcare in Ghana. Um, I'm not going to name any specific establishments, but I'm going to say that the healthcare system in Ghana, when you make a decision to move to this country, I usually advise that you prepare by having savings to put towards healthcare, or you could get insurance, because in Ghana there is a system of you pay to get your health care, you pay for hospital care, you pay to see the doctor, you pay for your blood work, you pay for every test. Now, for myself, as somebody who grew up in Canada, where there is a healthcare system that's a universal healthcare system that's paid through our tax system, and you just simply show your health card and then you get taken care of. I was used to that growing up, used that my whole life actually, and then coming to Ghana in a system where anytime I needed to see a doctor, I had to pay a consultation fee, and then you pay for all the tests that you're getting done upfront cash. If you don't pay, you get no service, and that's the truth. So prepare a budget in case you have any health issues, so that if you do need to go seek medical attention, you have the money to take care of yourself if you decide that you want to move to Ghana. Prepare for that. You also have the option of paying for health insurance. There are people who buy health insurance from companies where it helps you to cover a portion of your expenses. You pay a monthly fee, and then based on whatever coverage package you've selected is what your coverage is, and you still pay a small amount. The whole process of submitting your receipts, submitting what you had done, and then getting your refund or rebate based on what it was that you had. So the more money you have, the more access you have to better service, and that's a fact. Some of the hospitals where the care is not as adequate are places that you'll find that more of the lower income population are going. The ones that have some of the top of the line facilities are places where people spend a lot of money. So, for instance, uh, I don't know what the current exchange rate is, but for example, there's places that if you needed an MRI is 900 Ghana cities at some places. So 900 Ghana cities, you figure right now, I think $1 is worth, um, it's like almost 6 Ghana cities, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. It fluctuates. $1 fluctuates between 550 to 6 cities over the last few months. Um, so keep that in mind. So the cost of things, if you are thinking about healthcare, the more money you have, the better access you have to healthcare. One thing I can say is during this pandemic is people really didn't realize how well Ghana would handle it. A lot of foreign press, foreign media, foreign science expected African countries to really fail miserably, but they have surprised people with how well they've done, how well they've responded, and how much they've been able to manage the situation. So if you have access to the funds, you can have access to adequate care in this country. Another question people often ask me is questions about citizenship. People who say they want to move to Ghana, they're asking about citizenship, especially at this time. There's so much tension going on in the US, particularly. I have people who've been messaging me, asking me about moving to Ghana. They want to leave because they've come to their last straw with all of the racial tension that's happening. And so some of these people have been thinking about it for a long time, and now this is sort of something that's pushed them over the edge. Also, I've had people who they've been wanting to come all the time, and they just haven't. And now they're like, you know what? I think it's time. I see Frank there asked when the borders are opening. I did answer that question a couple of minutes ago. I said the borders are closed indefinitely. The president has said on Sunday that borders are closed indefinitely, to answer your question, Frank. I did say it earlier in the video, but going back to what I was saying about people who want to move to Ghana, moving to another country is always something you have to think very, very heavily on and weigh in on the pros and cons. Um, Moving to any country, because you're basically uplifting your entire life to go somewhere else where there's a different way of living, there's different culture, different food, different lifestyle, and forging new friendships, because that's something that's really difficult for people. Sometimes leaving your friends behind where you were may not be easy, or if you have family that you're leaving behind, it may not be easy as well. So you have to weigh in what your purpose is, what your reason is for wanting to move. Um, so in doing a move to Ghana, a lot of people have a couple of options that they take. Either they look for a job before they come, or they come and look for a job, or they want to start a business. So if you've decided that you want to look for a job before you're coming to Ghana, I would recommend networking with people, using social media, using LinkedIn. A lot of people, follow different businesses on Instagram, or different companies on Instagram, different government institutions, and kind of follow what they do to learn a little bit about the company or organization. Send messages, start communicating, start finding out what's happening on the ground. LinkedIn is a great place. A lot of people in business, a lot of people who are in high level corporate positions are on LinkedIn. It's a great way for you to connect with them. When you connect with them, you have the opportunity to start to build relationships. And once you start to build those relationships, it gives you a chance to kind of feel out what opportunities are available if you do decide that you want to make the move. You may have a lot of experience where you're coming from that you could be bringing that would be a benefit to that particular person or their company or organization. So using LinkedIn is a really, really excellent tool, and I think a lot of people are finally realizing the value of LinkedIn. You can build so many international relationships using that website. Originally made as it is made as a career networking work portal. People look for jobs there. So I think you should take advantage of it. It's a great way to meet people in Ghana or other parts of Africa if you're looking for other parts of Africa as well. And if you are looking for a job before coming, using those tools, you can negotiate your salary before you arrive. And think about your budget. Think about what you can afford. Because some people have a lot of debt where they're living. And if you move to Ghana and you still have debt in another country and you're trying to service that debt, considering the fact that you will be making money in the local Ghanaian currency. And if your debt is in, let's say, British pounds or US dollars, and you're making Ghana cities, you are going to have to make so much more money to account for the debt you're still servicing in your prior country, if you choose to service that debt. Because I know of some people who've said that they've decided to leave it all behind. I can't tell you what to do, but there have been people I know who said that they've made decisions to not service that debt. There are people who've decided to pay off all their debt before they make the move, and then there's people who continue to pay their debt while they're away. And so negotiating your salary before you come is always great, because sometimes some companies will pay you in your foreign currency. So I know people who have moved to Ghana, and particularly one person I know who had moved from the U.S. He was being paid in U.S. dollars, and the company even gave him a car. The company paid for his rent for the first couple of years that he was in Ghana working for the company. So he was making money. They paid his home and they paid his car. So for him, that was a great benefit, because then he was still also earning US currency. And he used that time to build and grow and save money so that he can do other things once he decided to leave that company. Or you can just decide to move. You can just decide to move. Some people just pack up their bags and make the move and then decide to look for work when they get here. And you can do that. And if you do that, I tell you to have at least 6 months to a year savings, living expenses. This day and age, with this pandemic and the way it has really crushed the economy, I would actually say you should have a year living expenses, not 6 months. I would say you should have a full year living expenses if you come here with no job. If you're just coming here to start fresh, make sure you've got money in the bank so that you can pay, whatever your rent is where you're living. You can afford to do things on a month-to-month basis while you're looking for work. The other thing is, some people come to start businesses. There's so many business opportunities available, that you could come here and start a business. But you also need to remember that business is not easy no matter where you go. We all know that businesses fail within the first 5 years, and that's just not Ghana, that's everywhere in the world. Businesses fail. And you have to be diligent, you have to be committed, you have to be passionate. So if you decide you're coming to Ghana to start a business, make sure that that business is a viable business that you're truly passionate about, a business that you truly believe this is going to be a success because of A, B, C, D, right? And when you believe in it so much, you can just blow it out of the water, because there are so many opportunities here. You just have to be willing to look for them, willing to work for it, willing to be consistent and passionate, and just keep on pushing and forging those relationships. And as far as doing business in Ghana, you can start a business on your own as a foreigner coming into the country. There are extremely high fees that you have to have in order to do business as a foreign business, which is why a lot of people choose to partner with a Ghanaian to do business when they are not a Ghanaian citizen. Now, when you partner with a Ghanaian, also the benefit of that too is that person understands the landscape, they understand the country, they understand how things are done. So partnering with someone here locally is also a good way to start business. Yeah, so I think those are some of the things that people have asked me. So I've just given you some general answers to those questions. You can also feel free to buy my book. I have a book called Your Essential Guide on Moving to Ghana. Your Essential Guide on Moving to Ghana. Make sure it's the second edition. It's available on Amazon. The cover is orange. And yeah, it's full of information based on my experiences in Ghana, It was published actually 2 years ago, believe it or not. I'm looking to do a third edition. So during this period of things being down, I'm kind of editing and working on doing an updated version with a little bit more and different information based on some of my experiences over the last year. But if you want to get the second edition that's currently available on Amazon, it's Your Essential Guide on Moving to Ghana. I will put the link in the description after this video's processed and live. Um, but yeah, so I just want to do this quick video after this meeting I had ended here. We are still in, I'll repeat again for people who just joined the video, we are still in the period of things being restricted because of COVID-19. I am sitting in a corner here at Movenpick Hotel. There's nobody here, so I took my mask off to do this video because there is absolutely not a single person around me. They're on the other side. You see the security coming in there. People are on the other side of the lobby, on this side by myself. But I just wanted to do that quick video. And if you have any questions, please do put them in the comments. I'll do my best to comment. And yeah, it's a beautiful day out here. Show you outside in the window. It's a beautiful day out here. And yeah, this is the Movenpick Ambassador Hotel I'm at. This is a 5-star hotel, one of the most expensive hotels in the country. And a lot of people when they come here, a lot of foreigners when they come here, this is the place that they choose to go. So I don't know what's going on. What's going on over here? What's happening over here? What's happening over here? There's all these people coming here. Where do these people come from? They're not social distancing. They're not social distancing. But they all had masks on. So yeah, I just wanted to do this quick video for you guys. And yeah, as I said, if you have any questions, do let me know. I will be doing a video this weekend. I'm going to be streaming a live video this weekend with a man who is one of the people who's giving land to people who are in the diaspora. Last year there was an announcement made that one of the chiefs in the central region was giving away 5,000 acres of land. People from the diaspora who were interested in getting some of this land could come and find out how they can get this land here in Ghana, in the central region of Ghana. And so one of the people who's on the team for that project of giving land away is going to be doing a live video with me on Saturday afternoon. It'll be Saturday afternoon in Ghana, so 4 o'clock Ghana time, 4 p.m. Ghana time, which would be 12 p.m. Toronto and New York time. So 12 p.m. Toronto, New York time, 4 p.m. Accra time, 5 p.m. London time, London and Lagos time, 5 p.m. On Saturday, we're going to be talking about land and how you can get some of this particular land in the central region of Ghana if you are interested. What the whole process is, what it's all about. Are there fees involved? Because they're saying it's free land. Are there fees? All the questions people have can be answered when I have this conversation with this man. So if you're interested in watching that, make sure that you don't miss that feed. Even if you miss the live, you can catch it afterwards. I'll have it posted up on YouTube. So thank you so much for watching today. Have a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.